Thank you for tuning in to The Bloody Truth Inside Games. My name is Blood Spirit. And there's an interesting thing about the word change. Change is not a simple thing. And the craziest thing about change is everybody wants it, but nobody really wants to be involved in it. So we're going to talk about what is going to change inside the game. It's going to have to change. But once again, this is just my perspective of the game and coming at the game with my opinion. I don't necessarily know what they're going to do and exactly how they're going to do it, but they're going to do something. And what that something is, it may be a big massive change and it may not be a big massive change. The biggest thing that people want is not change, but they want additions. So they want the current system to stay the same, they just want something added to it. In actuality, that is not a very easy thing to do, to just add something to make something better without changing something altogether. So if we're going to do what most people are talking about, there's going to be a big change involved in it. If not, then it's just going to be an addition. So we're going to talk about this real quick, what the cars that are coming up, the AMA, what people are talking about, what the owners are going to say. They're going to reveal their plan. But I think when it comes all down to it, in order to iron everything out, I think more people are going to be disappointed than happy. And here's the reason why. When you think about having an automobile to drive around inside the Upland game, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's what the automobiles are going to bring. I think it's going to be bringing a whole new different aspect on top of the game. But the Block Explorer, because of the changes being done on the Block Explorer, I think the Block Explorers are going to be here to stay. I think that system is going to be put into place, and then the automobiles will be something alongside that system. I also think that if you're not involved in a node, or at least have a residential property, you're not going to be able to get a car. So I think people need to start being prepared for that. Where are you going to park it if you don't have it? A property with a residential area on it. Where are you going to park your car? Okay, so I think that a lot of people are getting excited about these cars, but they have to expect some big changes if it's going to be done their way. Driving through Upland, being able to drive down street, now all of a sudden the Block Explorer is no longer needed, so all of that is going to be gone. Why would they put all these upgrades to the Block Explorer if that's the plan? It makes no sense. The sends will be a thing of the past. Everybody's asking for, a better way to get some sends and get more sends and things like that. And there's some great ideas with that. But if you're going to be driving your car up and down the streets, why do you need sends? You're driving your car. Okay? If you have a car, you're going to have control, so you're going to be able to head it to the direction that you want it to go, which is great. I would rather have that than have to worry about trying to find sends to be able to complete treasure hunts. The faster the car, the easier the treasure hunt's going to be. The more you can turn and control your Block Explorer. All of a sudden, you're going to need to be able to probably have a car in every city. I don't know. I don't think the Block Explorer is going to go away. Maybe they add the ability to drive the car. The treasure hunt's going to be completely different if they get rid of the Block Explorers. That is going to have to change. So in order for this to be able to come into a realization of being able to drive around our cities, there is going to be a lot of change. Are you ready for that? Is that something that you're going to accept? Or is it the world going to be falling because all of a sudden what you're used to is no longer going to be the same and things have changed and evolved? It is such an interesting concept when you really think about this process. I think that they're going to start adding racing, and they actually have said that at one point. They said that they were going to have a street racing circuit, which is interesting to me. Why not have drag racing? Why not have sprint cars? Why not have NASCAR? Why not have those different kind of racings that you could put into the game, and you could build a team based upon statistics? You can have businesses built upon, are you going to build up your driver or are you going to build up your car so that you can be more competitive in these races? Are they going to have circuits to where there's going to be different levels? They said they are. Are they? Do we really know? We're going to find out on this AMA. We will keep you informed on our Discord channel when this information is going to be put out. We've got a full entire team that is focused on making sure that you know where you can go and where these conversations are going to be happening on my Discord. Go down into the comments, click on Discord. Jason Time is the manager of that. He's my manager. We've got Jimmy. He's also a manager in the game. They're going to keep you informed. Jasori is another one that we've put on the task to be able to give you the proper information. You need to know stuff. These guys are going to be able to help you with that. Of course, when I get an opportunity to get on, I'll be in there helping as well. But what's going to happen? We're all asking for change. Are you ready for it? Are you going to be able to handle it when it really comes in and all of a sudden what you're used to is going to disappear? Or is it going to stay the same and they're just going to add on to what they currently have? I can promise you, if you're going to have the ability to drive around in your car, there's going to be some big changes. I hope you're all ready for it. My name is Blood Spirit. This is the bloody truth inside games.